this week on 3D Archery, I'm going to take you with me as I shoot a 300 round at a local archery league. Hey everybody, Greg here. Welcome to 3D Archery. Alright, it's cold. The polar vortex is just about to hit us here. And 3D Archery is pretty much fine for the year. Right? I'm right here, second week of December or so. But what I do every year for the past couple of years, I started doing indoor archery leagues. Now if you haven't done one, I highly suggest it. Now, there's some things you need to know. They're very beneficial. Now let's talk about the positives. Very beneficial. It's going to work your form. It will help you work your form. Because you take out a lot of variables. You know, the target doesn't move, you don't move, it's just shooting. Right? Now the downside is it will humble you. Because that target, it doesn't lie. You can't sit there and say, oh well, sorry. A miss is a miss. Alright? So it can be very humbling. Know that before you go into it. Alright? So what I'm doing is called a 300. Right? With a 300 we use this target right here. And it's real simple. The X is the center, which is actually worth 5 points. But the X is used to decide tiebreakers. Because whoever, if it's a single tournament, it's whoever gets the most points. And it's the same way for the league. Right? If you have the same number of points, it's whoever gets the most X's. Now, if you both have the same amount of X's, what they actually do is what's called an inside X. And that's where the arrow has to be inside that little circle, not touching it. Totally clear that inside of that circle. So you have your score, you have X's, and then you have inside X's. Now when you do a 300, you're going to shoot 60 arrows. You're going to shoot them 5 at a time. Those 5 arrows is called an end. 4 ends equals a game, and 3 games equals a round. So what does that mean? It means you're going to shoot 5 arrows at the target 12 times. Right? It's pretty simple. Now, right now, this is week 7. You're going to watch me shoot in week 7. Here's how I scored. First week, I shot a 230 with 2 X's. Week 2, I shot a 233 with 8 X's. Week 3, I dropped down to a 227 with 5 X's. Week 4, 233 with 4 X's. Week 5, I shot a 246 with 4 X's. The first time I've ever shot over 240. And then the next week, I shot a 248 with 9 X's. My average so far for 6 weeks is a 236.1, and I average 5 X's. Alright? Now, I'm glad I broke the 240 because it started to weigh on me. And I started picking up little things, right? And I don't shoot a whole lot. No, it sounds strange. I'm not a big fan of shooting a lot. I shoot twice a week, 3 times max. Most of you know, if you don't know, I've owned a martial arts school for 20 plus years. I've trained people in martial arts and kickboxing. And I can't tell you how many people come in so gung-ho for martial arts. Oh, I love this. That's what they tell me. Oh, I love this. This is the greatest thing ever. They're there 6 days a week. Within a year, they're burned out and they don't come back. Right? Pace yourself. I'm in archery for the long run. I am not going to get burned out. I am going to do this the right way. I'm going to take my time. I got a plan, and I'm just going to work and work and work it. So I enjoy it. I don't get it till you get burned out. We're like, oh man, you know. But that day you got to say, oh man, I don't want to go to the range today. Today you might as well just quit. All right? I never say that. I actually got to say, oh, I want to go to the range. And I got to say, no, back off, dummy. You got your scheduled days. Do your scheduled days. All right? So we're going to the Thai Yogi Bowman for week 7 of the Indoor Archery League 300 round.
Or score. Found out what I was doing wrong.
All right, what we do here at Thai Yogi is we shoot 6 ends, then we take a halftime break for half an hour. I've been struggling. Figured out why. I anchor here to here, and I found if I press it in too hard and pull back too hard, it makes it go to one side. So what do like anybody else? I went the opposite way. I'm not even putting that in there. That's why you've seen all mine off the side. This one here, I figured out and did it. So let's see if I can continue this in the second half. And these 30-minute breaks are killers. Because once you get in a rhythm, yeah. All right. Behind, 240 doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Probably in the 230s. But if I shoot well, I have a chance to pull it out. So let's go to the second half. I'm just glad it wasn't just me. I can't get it out of my head. Nothing. Clear. clear. Nice one, Scott. All right, everybody, there you have it. Not my best effort, but I'm actually pretty happy. I shot, as you've seen, a 234 with 3 X's. For some reason, my form was off, and I didn't realize what I really was doing until about 2 days later, right? And it's something I'll cover maybe down the road. I got to make sure I get it set in. Now, in this league, you can see the 2 other guys shooting next to me. There is a total of about 7 traditional shooters in the league. All the rest is compound shooters. And, you know, some of them are really good, some of them are fair, and some of them aren't so good. But, you know, that's life. They're out there trying, so I give them nothing but props and credit. Because I have no respect for people that don't do it and talk smack than people who do it and, you know, don't do good at it. If you don't do it, how can you talk smack? But it doesn't stop people. All right, so let's do some breakdowns. You know, one thing I love about archery, and I hate math, but I'm fascinated by numbers. Go figure. 3 X's. Now that X is 1.75 inches across, right? I had 13 5s. The 5 ring is 3 inches across. So out of 60 arrows, 16 of them were in a 3-inch radius. Yeah, it's not too bad. I had 26 arrows in the 4 ring. And the 4 ring is 6 inches across. Now, if you take my 26 plus 16, that's 42. 42 out of 60 was within a 6-inch group at 20 yards. I'm pretty happy with that. It's made some good progress. I had 14 threes. Now, 3 is 9.5 inches. And I had 4 2s. Now when I shot my 240s, there is no 2s. And those 4 2s, if I would have kicked them up to a 3, that would have put me at 240. So that's life. But the big secret that I learned, the big thing that I learned about target archery is don't try to get better. You try to get better, you're not going to get better. You can't shoot more X's on purpose. But what you can do is get rid of the bad shots. Less bad shots will equal more good shots. I know it sounds like semantics, but I'm telling you, if you sit there and you tell yourself, I gotta get these X's, it ain't gonna work. I tried it. I tried it over and over. Then what I started doing was, you know what? Screw that. Let's work form and reduce the mistakes. I had no 1s, no 0s. When I shot my 240s, I had no 0s, 1s, or 2s. And I only had like 6 3s. If I can eliminate the 3s, I'm going to have an awesome score. Now, to shoot a 240, the average has to be 4 points per arrow. Alright? So that's where the 5s come in play. My average this week has dropped from a 236.1 to a 235.8. You know what? I got 2 weeks left. And I'm debating shooting right-handed one week. Don't ask me why. And I might film that because if I went out today practice and I am better left-handed. In practice I shot a 236, I think it was, left-handed, and a 198 right-handed. Big difference. But the right-handed, I just haven't worked my form. My form's not as sharp, not as crisp. And I don't really work it, so something I want to debate doing. I don't know. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, diamonds and herons. Give 300 League a try. 1, supports a local archery club. 2, it's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot. You'll meet some great archers. You can exchange thoughts, ideals, and things like that. Give it a try, and I think you might like it. I love it. I never was a target archer until I did it. And then, you know what? I go, this is cool. I like this. So I do 3D in the summer and target in the winter. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time with an all-new episode 3D Archery.